Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have started a series of videos on data structures and algorithms. This series of videos will help you to understand data structures and algorithms easily. This is my third video. In my previous videos, I have discussed what is a data structure, why we should learn data structures, what is the need of data structures. Then we discussed what is an algorithm, what is the need of an algorithm, what are the characteristics of an algorithm. All these topics are covered in my previous two videos. The link of the two videos are given in the description box. You can check the link and watch the videos. So let's start our video. In this video we will discuss about time complexity and space complexity. So the first topic is what is time complexity? The time complexity is a function describing the amount of time an algorithm takes in terms of the amount of input to the algorithm, which means that the time required by an algorithm to solve the problem is called the time complexity of an algorithm. The valid algorithm takes a finite amount of time for execution. Time complexity is very useful measure in the analysis of an algorithm. Now one thing to note down is that the time to run is a function of the length of the input and not the actual execution time of the machine on which the algorithm is running. In time complexity, time can mean the time taken by the number of memory access performed or the number of comparison between integers or the number of times some inner loop is executed or time taken by some other natural unit related to the amount of real time the algorithm will take. Time complexity is actually the time needed for the completion of an algorithm. It is not the actual execution time of the machine. So don't get confused on this. Usually, the time complexity comes under three types. First is the worst case. Worst case is the maximum amount of time an algorithm takes for execution. Next is the average case. It is the average time an algorithm takes for its execution. And lastly, best case. Best case means the lowest amount of time an algorithm takes for execution. Next topic is what is space complexity? So the space complexity is a function describing the amount of memory or space an algorithm takes in terms of the amount of input to the algorithm, which means that the amount of memory required by an algorithm to solve a given problem is called the space complexity of an algorithm. To estimate the memory requirement, we need to focus on two parts. First is the fixed part. And next is the variable part. Now, in fixed part, it is independent of the input size, which includes memory for instructions or code, constants, variables, etc. And variable part, it is dependent on the input size, which includes memory for recursion stack, referenced variables, etc. Thank you everyone for watching the video till the end. Like, share and subscribe for more videos.